Domain versus Chris G. Yeah. Alright, lizards. I'll take it so that I can play the Beanstalk on 2. That's amazing. Will not be able to play that until 4 though. My next play will be a herd migration though. Using the ability, of course. Ooh, that was good. That was very, very good. Yeah, they will take the lockdown. I'll still migrate here, obviously. Oh, taking the sun. Oh, okay, I see. Well, I'll still have to lock down here next. What do we need? I have... Let's take... black. I can't lock down and migrate. I can't play Nissa, so I just lock down and then Lush Portico here. I'm taking my Beanstalk here, but I have to do this. I don't have another... There's no way around this, unfortunately. A Heaped Harvest... Yeah, can stall and just keep ramping me up. Okay. That's gonna take the herd migration, probably. Alright, yeah, the Nissa, sure. I could have played Nissa next turn, but I would have gone down to way too low of a life total. Alright, let's play the Harvest. Grab red, or yeah, red. Play black. And pass the turn. So this is a close one. I need to draw 2, 4, 6. Basically, I need to draw into an Atraxa or at least an Archangel of Wrath. Yeah, this card is what makes Lizard pretty strong, actually, in my opinion. Alright, there's the Jasper. This means I do need something immediately. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll have to hit the Jasper, unfortunately. But fine. Alright, but this is now keeping... That was a decent comeback. If this dies... Yeah, that's unfortunate. But next turn... Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. At least I was able to deal with the Jasper, gain 4 life again. Alright, well now I'm gonna have to herd migrate. migrate the herd. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9. That's 7, 8, 9, 10. No, I can't migrate and lock down. But if I'd only lock down, actually, I think this is better. Because lockdown will keep the warlock on the board. This can actually deal with everything except the bat. This is pretty nice. But the... Okay, gotcha. Whew, able to... Alright, what do we need? Beza. Do I need the Frillback? Let's get some Get Lost as well. 2 Tidebinders. I don't know, I'm getting... It's too much, right? Let's see. Let's get rid of the Jaces. Get rid of the Nissa. Alright, 1 Get Lost. One less Archangel. And 1 less Sunfall. Okay. Yep. Well, alright, Divine Lasher. Okay, let's go for a Hedge Maze first. I do want green, yeah. Herd Migration. Yeah, that's fine. The 3 life gain is also pretty relevant. Turn 2, I'll Beanstalk. Wow. Do I Beanstalk or do I start ramping? I'll Beanstalk. Okay, Beza is pretty nice to have. Next turn I'll Herd Migrate. No, or I could Leyline. I can actually Leyline next turn. And draw and... Okay, so Meticulous Archive plus Leyline is probably going to be my next turn's play. Yeah, alright, well, that got... the alternative will be Herd Migration. Yeah. A Plains is not what I need at the moment. As the turn, Herd Migrate, next turn. I can Archangel or Beza. Probably Beza, yeah. Let's go for red. Alright, this should stall a little bit. Just a Beza. Alright, so able to defeat lizards here in the first match. Yeah. Able to... I mean, 4 Leyline, 4... lockdowns, 4 Sunfalls, and 2 Beza is Yeah, you do have and 3 or 4 get losts. So there is a lot of removal here. So this deck can be very controlling. All right, onwards to match 2. Five color Domain versus Damien. I'll go first and I will keep. I'm okay with another land for now. Unfortunately, it's Lush Portico. I'd preferred it if it was something else, but okay. Yep, this is fine. Herd Migration is also fine. I can find some land which I need. Next turn I can make my land drop with the Cavern. Alright, this is the mere mid-range, most likely. Yeah, I'll do this. Because using an Archangel will make me lose. I'll have to pay the ward twice. Alright, let's pass, keep up Leyline Binding, and if nothing happens, I'll herd migrate for black. Alright, let's herd migrate here now. Unfortunately the way I did it, I won't be able to keep up. I wouldn't have been able to keep up the leyline anyway, but let's make the land drop. Next turn I can play Nissa. I think we're now in a decent shape here. Now I will... That's decent. It'll take away some beanstalks, but that's about it. Alright, let's go for the passage. Let's go for red. And kill the Gix. Alright, I think we're doing pretty good here. I am afraid of some counter magic though from the opponent in regards to playing my Nissa here. Ah, I see. The opponent is running the counter that I have to pay 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, in that case, I am not really happy here. I'll just drop an Archangel here to bait some counter magic and just get something on the board. This thing's a 4/4, so that's... But they... yeah, the opponent will not be able to attack with both yet. Alright, so there goes my beanstalks. That's fine. Does the opponent have a counterspell? That's the big question here. May have just... Okay. Getting back to creatures and killing my best thing. Alright, well, now I know what I'm up against, so now I can just do this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6.
Soon all will be joined in symbiosis. I never fight alone.
And then one more land and I can play Atraxa. Do I want a Sunfall here? That's the question. The opponent is gonna bat next turn. But the bat will have nothing great to take. So let's... Let's attack first. Let's see what happens. If the opponent wants to take 6, I'm fine with that. I will not Sunfall. I will do the Archangel again. On the gigs. Yeah, the Archangels have done an amazing job here this game. 2 for 1-ing all the time. Alright, so this is Dimir midrange, but it's running a little bit some of an artifact, like the Surge Engine and the Phyrexian Flesh Gorger. Let's bring in 2 Bezas, get rid of 2 Jaces. Maybe 1 Frillback. Do I need lockdowns? I don't think I do. Sunfall is enough. Another Get Lost instead, or a Negate. Alright, Damien. Let's see if I can lock this up here in game 2. Yeah, this is fine. Yep, I'll keep a land. Here comes the bat. Or no? Ooh, the Silex. Alright, I'll only play 1 Beanstalk then, that's fine. I'll still play out the Beanstalk here, because I just wanna... I wanna make the opponent use the Silex, I wanna get through my deck. I could even leyline the Silex during my turn here right now. just to blank the opponent completely. Is that really worth it though? The opponent can counter. I see a counter spell in the opponent's eyes. I see a counter spell in the opponent's eyes, which I don't like. Alright, so let's go for a Meticulous Archive. A Frillback. Yeah, I do have enough lands, so for now I'll take anything, which is... because most... I don't know, the main feels like all the cards are good. Sure. Okay, so now I see counter magic, but I don't mind. I will Beza nonetheless. Even though it doesn't do anything. Haha. It's just a 4-5, but I'm happy to just even play a 4-5, to be honest. Why? Because I have another one upcoming. Yeah, no effect. That's fine. Just getting on the board. That's a 5-4, so it's basically the Beza can just trade with that engine. It costs 4 to turn this into a 5-4 even. Same with this, into a 4-4. So Beza has this under control currently. I'm just here to stall. Okay. Oh, that can't be blocked. Oh man, I forgot about that one. I'm sorry. That's an artifact, right? Well, I don't have double green. Ah. Interesting. Nissa. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I can play her. What are we gonna do? Alright, let's do this then. The opponent has to counter so many things. That's the problem for the opponent here. Alright, let's pass the turn. Not attack. And I gotta admit, I misread the Surge Engine when I played the Simic deck. These activations are permanent. I always thought you have to do this there until the end of turn, but they're not. So this makes this thing actually pretty strong. Alright, before damage, I'm gonna try to get rid of the Gix. It may or may not work, but... Okay. Yeah, that's... that is what I had expected. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? I will frill back. I'd wish I could frill back twice, but I have to. No, wait a minute. I can also Archangel 2, 4, 5. No, I cannot. It's unfortunate. I can also just Nissa. This is a risky play, but I'm going for it.
You will grow with us. Enough resistance!
A risky play, putting me down to 8, but I don't expect too much like burst damage from the opponent. I need to be careful now. The Gix is generating too much card advantage. I mean, my Beanstalk is too, so we are on par. That was a good draw for the opponent. Now the opponent can deal 7 damage to me directly with the Restless Reef and the Gix, but the opponent opts not to. Alright, well, fortunately this is only a player, not Planeswalker. 2, 4, 6, 7, 3. Okay, now we got it. Atraxa. Do I want to drop the Atraxa, or am I fine with the Beza and Archangel? Yeah, let's drop an Atraxa. If this gets countered, I might be dead, which is why Beza may have been the better choice, to be honest. Just gaining 4 there. But let's see. Let's see what this turns out into. Alright, well, let's take a Sunfall, I'll take an Archive, I'll take a instant, a creature, and artifact. Wow, I need to discard 4, so I'm gonna discard... Okay, the opponent is actually looking for answers. Yeah, that's the benefit of having played Atraxa. It's uncounterable. I mean, the Angel would have also been, but the Angel doesn't do well with the Restless Reef. All right, get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. Sure. Okay, that's looking good for me. I'm more afraid of the Restless Reef than the opponent is willing to use, to be honest. Let's attack first, just to gain 7 here. Alright, now I can... Now I'm actually lower than the opponent. Alright, let's just do this then. I'll hit this because I don't want to get twice double boarded from the Flesh Gorger. And there we go! Able to overpower the opponent once more. Honestly, I think Domain may be... For me personally, it's the deck that I'm kind of most successful with. Yeah, I think it's just very well-rounded in the current meta. But let's see what match number 3 brings to the table. 5 Galère Domain versus Jennifer Burst. Alright, well, this is absolutely not keepable. This one is a little better. I'm debating... I'm gonna drop the Archangel, actually, because the Archangel is basically a 6-mana spell. And it has higher mana requirements. And that's good too, because that's the second white I need. So I have a slow start here. But we're getting there. The opponent also not creating a lot of pressure yet. Leyline's good. Leyline is currently should be priced at 4. Ooh, okay, interesting. Paw Patch formation. Opponent creating... Oh, okay, cycling. Yeah, that's actually quite cool that you can cycle that. Interesting. That's gonna... I should have played the Heaped Harvest first! Damn me. Well, then this Surveil was just for nothing. But I have to play this here, of course. So that was a missed Surveil trigger there. And yes, the little details make the difference in Magic, so that was a slight mistake from my part. Let's not make any more. Green, white, blue. So usually I go for black next. And then red. So it's always like green, white, blue, black, red. That's the order I go for. Alright, this seems to be the land version of the opponent's deck. This I will shuffle away. I have enough of lands. And in this case I wasn't able to not surveil because I do want to make my land drop despite shuffling, so I could have just left it on top as well, but I guess with this many lands on the battlefield now, I don't need to keep drawing into lands, so that's okay. Alright, keep up Leyline Binding. Alright, so what does that deck, how does that deck win? It has this big creature, like all the lands come back, and then you have the lizard, which deals, which has landfall, deal 1 damage, right? Okay. I'm gonna discard the temporary lockdown here. Alright, now it's time for red, because I already have blue. I could leyline this investigator, but I don't want to yet. That's not great. Alright, I'm gonna take a hit here from this guy. The opponent didn't attack with the cottage. Don't really understand why. Alright, that's a good draw. And having up Leyline Binding is an extra bonus here. So, these are only defensive because attacking into Restless Cottages is not really ideal. So I need to consider that. Wow, okay. What are you gonna remove? Probably the herd migration. Yeah. So this is a surgical extraction added to this. Yeah. So the cottages are gonna start hitting me. Opponent still has a lot of cards in hand, so I could really I'd really like to draw into an Atraxa. Yep, as expected. doing this to get lands out of the deck. And more. This is basically mitigating the cottage attack. Yep. What? Should I leyline it or should I sunfall that? I think I'm even better off sunfalling that. Interesting, the opponent also plays Atraxa. Where did the opponent get... Yeah, okay. 4 colors, yeah. I see, I see. The reason I want to sunfall is because it exiles it. What? Ah, you gain 2 life. Is that what's happening here? Ah, no, to get it into exile. I see. Well, now I want to sunfall even more. But yeah, this is gonna be difficult. What I need now is probably more of a Jace situation. I need to Jace. The cottage might be what wins the game here. Alright, that's also gonna get sunfalled. Let's attack for 1. But yeah, I basically have to draw an Atraxa here or not. Nothing. Yep. I was just thinking, I just had the thought, like, maybe I should have waited until my draw before. The opponent has 30, so I may just mill them here. I think I will.
Of all your failures. A minor setback. I will shatter your mind.
So 1 more drawn Jace could be sufficient here. But out of 30 cards, it's a 3% chance. But I can stall. I need to keep stalling. Fortunately, I'm out of cards. So my Beanstalk came a little late this game. I could be 1 tier 1 deeper. The opponent, I see. The opponent wants to remove the Jace. Makes sense. That's a good card, actually. Can even deal with things like that. Cards left. I have 30. But I have no cards in hand. Okay. I mean, this puts the opponent down to less cards in the deck. But what am I drawing? I need Leyline Binding, Nissa. Temporary Lockdowns would be terrible. Heaped Harvest would be terrible draws. That would be a terrible draw. So I think by now I'm done for. Okay, well, that didn't work too well. So, what do we need? No lockdowns. Probably want negates. I want thrillbacks. I want get losts. Jace is good. Sunfall is also pretty good, unfortunately. The Archangel can go down too. One of these. The Frillback, like, what do I need the Frillback for? Need the Frillback for removing the graveyard. Destroying artifacts and enchantments, not so much. Alright. Do I need Beza? No, I don't. I'm wondering about the Archangel. It doesn't deal. I don't know. Archangel's a tough one. Alright, I'm gonna keep it at 2 get losts. Okay, got a Beanstalk on turn 2, which is nice, and an island for Negate. So that's already a pretty decent start, I would say. Yep, taking my Negate there. No, I have enough lands at the moment. That was green though. Well, there's another green one. Okay, for now, the Frillback is not doing anything, so let's just pass the turn. What's gonna win me the game here, potentially? Jace? Okay. Ooh, discard your hand. Interesting. The problem is Frillback is not instant speed, right? So the opponent can do this, discard their hand and then should I start pressuring with an angel? I think I may want to do that here. I don't know, this is a risky card to play, right? You can get one creature back, basically. And what's the opponent gonna remove? The Negate or the Beanstalk? Damn, this deadly cover-up is so annoying. Pretty good card. Especially against this deck, which has so limited threats. So losing my Beanstalk here is gonna put me behind. What did he take? Negate, alright. Well, this is good too. Alright, Sunfall, Meticulous Archive. No, let's take untapped land. Leyline and another Atraxa. Perfect. Alright, let's attack first and see what happens. A simple go for the throat. I don't really want to replay Atraxa here, to be honest. So I will play a Heaped Harvest. Why? Because I'm just going to be overdrawing completely. I'm wondering if I should leyline the journal. But if... No. If the opponent can just discard and transform in response so that it will blank my leyline. Okay, now I can actually do a deal with it. So why not? Should I do it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get rid of that journal. Don't have the... I should have gone for the black one. Alright, do I want to... I mean, this Frillback isn't doing much at all, to be honest. Like, what am I removing? Just a Spinewood Armadillo. Alright, that's good. Should I Atraxa? No, I'm gonna keep my Atraxa for now. I'm gonna pass. And draw into the Herd Migration, and I'm just gonna Herd Migrate next turn. Urgent Necropsy. Now I'm gonna lose my... Damn, my Atraxa. Should I play the Frill? No, I can't even do that, so I can't exile the opponent's graveyard. Yep, two Atraxa decks playing against each other is always unpleasant, and I think the opponent has the advantage here because they have the Deadly Cover-Up. So their deck is definitely better suited to deal with my deck.
I've already read your thoughts. We can improve upon your ideas.
One has one man land. I can block maybe. Jace is slow. If you only have one, it's a slow thing to do. It's a super slow win condition. Yeah, I'm gonna concede. I don't see myself winning this one. The opponent's deck is just much better prepared to deal with. Mainly because of the, I mean, honestly, the Deadly Cover-Up and the Binding Negotiation just completely wrecked me here. And yeah, props to the opponent for playing this deck. I haven't seen it before, and I'm happy to showcase it, albeit as my opponent. Anyway, that's it for today. 3 matches. 5-color domain, standard. I still feel this is a super strong deck. And it's, I don't know, it seems a little bit less represented than the Gruul aggro and Golgari midrange, Dimir midrange. But I think it's actually pretty strong. So it's definitely a good option if you're looking for something to play that is definitely able to win you some games. Anyway, as usual, thanks for watching. Have fun. See you in the arena, and peace.